Alright everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino, believe it or not. It is still Tuesday, September 10th, 2019, and some very interesting goings on with regard to the bond market. I want to talk about that, but let's start off with the basics. Stocks finished mixed yet again. A gain for the Dow, nothing major, like 70 points. The S&P 500 flat, and the Nasdaq finished in the negative, almost like yesterday. But what a great day to trade. I mean, let's be honest, lions out here. And my quant system, 100% free for you if you want it. No catches at all. Nailed it every single time. I was in and out of several positions today. I had a good day. If you want the quant system, it's free for you. Go to my website, traderschoice.net. There is a link in the description of this video. Take advantage of it. Paper trade first. All right. Now, sure, the real action, people, and we have to talk about this. It's pretty incredible. We're seeing some very dramatic action here in the debt market. Now, let's look here. Look at the 2-year. First of all, look at all the green. All right, this tells you the entire curve's coming up. Look at the 2-year, 1.68. Look at the 10, 1.73, and look at the 30-year. All right, what does this tell you? Bonds are being sold off in a big way. It does not look like an uncontrolled sell-off to me yet. But the real question that no one's talking about, I mean, if you watch the financial channels, is who's dumping it? Who's dumping the debt like this? When debt is dumped, rates go higher. You understand? I covered this earlier today that we were seeing cash come out of the debt market. It was simply going to look for a place to go. Now, number one, could it go back into the debt market and suppress rates again? Sure it could. It could also make its way into the stock market, which would make for a very nice rally in the market over the next couple of days. We need to watch this. We need to watch for signals from the quant system and rip its face off. I would be very happy to have another day or two like I had today, no doubt about it. But let's not be too greedy, and let's remember to pay it forward, okay? I give you this stuff for free. I want you to, if you have a profit, take a percentage of that, donate to a charity you believe in. You know how this works. Now, let's talk a little more about this sell-off here. We know for a fact quantitative easing has begun yet again. The Fed is buying debt here. At the same time the Fed is buying the debt, some entity out here is dumping huge amounts onto the market. Now, I'm going to leave it up to you, and I will read the comments. I have my own idea of who is doing this. Let me hear what you say. It seems relatively obvious to me what's going on here. And either, again, this is a setup for stocks to make a big move up, or if this sell-off continues in the debt market in an uncontrolled fashion, okay, like I've explained to you since time immemorial, stocks will be punished to the point where you will not believe how bad they will be punished. So with that said, don't look at the stock market. Focus on the debt market. And do you know how you can do that? Right on my website, traderschoice.net. Look at the bond market chart. Go look at it today. Like right now, if you get a second, open it up in another window, link in the description of this video. Look at what the bond market did today. Seriously, put your sunglasses on, or better yet, a welder's mask, because your eyeballs will explode. Pretty profound action here in the debt market, people, and we need to watch it. For us lions out here, I have made this so simple for you. I don't believe there is a guy on earth who has made it more simple to trade this market with a system that is so accurate, it's frightening once you get it down. And again, I'm referring to my quant system. If you just watch the debt market and you watch for the signals in my quant system, if you are not destroying this market, Over time, will you have losses? Of course you will. But over time, you're doing something very wrong. It's all right there for you. Take advantage of it. Don't be fleeced. It won't happen on my watch. I told you this. I won't allow it. Cryptocurrencies took a hit today. So did gold. I don't know how many of you got a chance to look at that, but that's fine. Let them play their game. We're going to play ours. And if what we're witnessing right now in the debt market is the beginning of an uncontrolled sell-off, that will be the big one. The big one. Now, I've explained to you that the Federal Reserve is going to be, and already is, the lender and buyer of last resort. They're buying the debt right now. The Fed is going to have to up their ante here. If the bond market continues to sell off like this, I can promise you that the stock market is not going to like it. A little bit of a sell-off where cash just kind of waits and looks for a place to go. It's my theory of the fluidity of money, something I've written about a long time ago. It's a publication I put out. I don't even think it's available anymore. But basically it comes down to this. Cash simply moves from one group of assets and then gets moved into another. It's kind of an interesting concept, but it does prove to be true. So if we're witnessing this sell-off in the debt market as a setup for stocks to move higher, that could definitely be the case. Cash flowing into the stock market. It could also be that we're witnessing the beginning of an uncontrolled sell-off in the bond market, which will lead to a meltdown in the stock market, which will eclipse the 2008 event like you have no idea. So we need to see how this plays out moving forward. It's very, very important. But the main thing here is not just to watch it, because I can sit here and repaint my wall and watch the paint dry too. It's what are you going to do about it? It's how are you going to make it work for you? Are you going to sit down and be sheared? Or are you going to, frankly, make it work for you? I would hope it's the latter here, because I give you everything you need for free. Everything you need, seriously, you can find in this blog and on my freaking website. I got charts there for you, all for free. Dollar chart, dollar bullish chart. I got the bond market chart. I have a whole trading system there and my quant system. It's all free. If you're not utilizing my website as a resource, I can't imagine what you're using to try to beat this market that will work better. That's the truth. And there's a chat room there with very smart people. Take advantage of what they know. Are there trolls out there once in a while? Sure there are. Let them troll. Don't even respond. But for the most part, that chat room is outstanding. Anyway, so with that said, in summary, stocks did nothing. Mixed market today. But the real action was in the debt market. I showed it to you. Is this the beginning of a massive sell-off, which is about to put pressure on stocks like you have no idea? Or is this simply cash looking for a place to go? Who's dumping the debt? Who is dumping the debt? That's the question for you. We know the Fed's buying it. Obviously not enough to keep up with the sell-off. So who's dumping the debt? I will read the comments. I love all of you. Please share this video. Get it out there. I'm out of here.